I'm Cheryl Farr, and I teach at Centennial High School in Pueblo, Colorado.
My name is Pauline Frazier. I teach 6th grade science.
I'm Gabe Fierro. I teach science, high school science, specifically like biology, and I teach at Centennial High School.
My name's Allison Hellman. I teach at South High School, and I teach biology and AP Bio. So there's actually a great story with this. I was at State Science Fair with one of my science fair competitors, and we were kind of relaxing. I was talking with some colleagues after the science fair, and we were just kind of chatting about opportunities for the kids. And one of my colleagues, Pauline Frazier, actually mentioned that there was this great summer program she was doing where you could learn about 3D printing and provide more opportunities for kids to get into STEM. And I thought it sounded great, so we signed up as partner teachers for Trails.
I looked at it and I just saw one word, biomimicry, and starred the email. You know how you usually ignore emails, but I saw the word biomimicry, hit the star and said, I'll look at that later. And so then later when I went back and read it very carefully, I made sure to sign up to watch the Zoom meeting later, and I was sold from there.
That technology part just grabbed me. The fact that I was going to learn, that's how they had more advertised it as 3D printing. You're going to learn it, but you're also going to get a 3D printer that you'd be able to use the knowledge on. So I was really excited to be able to learn the technology, but then have something to carry it out on.
We were basically the students, and it was interesting to see all of these teachers engaged in something that students should be working with.
I feel like the tone felt so much more collegial as opposed to being talked down to, as opposed to being condescending. So often at PDs, people come in and they're like, this is a curriculum, you have to use it. We're not going to tell you really how to use it. I mean, we'll show you how to use the online tools, but they don't really try to fit it into our school's daily schedule. And so what I liked about Trails is they said, here are some lessons that you're going to use, but one of the lessons is completely self-designed. So we'll show you how, but then you get to actually think of what you're interested in and make it fit.
You always go into a PD feeling like, okay, what are they going to try to sell me this time? They weren't like that. With the Trails, immediately we were into, hey, we want you to work with 3D printing, we want you to work with biomimicry, we want this to be something that your students are actively working on. These are the things that that you should probably do, so let's go do them.
I really enjoyed the PD being about technical knowledge, about kind of advancing my knowledge of science and engineering, as opposed to it being about how to teach. So I thought that was a really great part of the program and something I've never seen in a PD before.
I would highly recommend it. It was a great way to start off the summer. And once it started, I said, oh, I know what I did. I invested in a very good time of learning.
It's not about more work to do. This is about the right way to do what you're teaching.
They're there for the 3D printing stuff if we don't know what we're doing. They're there for, hey, the background information if we don't know what we're doing, teaching tips, all of it. They just seem to be there and willing to help. They're wanting us to be successful with this, and I think that's awesome.
You probably have heard this a million times for other PDs, the best PD ever. If the people weren't talking about Trails, then they were lying. This is the best PD ever. It was pretty amazing, it was pretty awesome.
And it's just a great opportunity to expand your knowledge in something that you might not know anything about.